Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again today with another action figure toy review for y'all. Today we're looking at the G.I. Joe 50th Anniversary 2-pack release of Swamp Steam, featuring Blowtorch and a cool Python Patrol Croc Master. Don't really know what to expect about this set. When it first was released or announced, I had kind of mixed feelings about it. I really loved the Croc Master figure, but I didn't know what exactly to expect with a Python Patrol version of him. The red just seems a little weird to me, but we're going to give it a twirl and see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and open this thing up and take a look at the individual figures inside and give you all a quick review of both of them. So stick around. So here we have the Swamp Steam 2-pack from the G.I. Joe 50th Anniversary line, featuring Blowtorch and a new Swamp Steam color motif, and Croc Master, who appears to be a Python Patrol version now. Standard 50th Anniversary packaging here, nothing new here. It's nice packaging though, just say that again here. Nothing special. Says it includes 2 figures and 24 accessories. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and tear into this thing. Don't forget your file cards. And then the rest becomes recycling material. Let's take a look at the file cards real quick. As with the other ones in the 50th Anniversary line, these are multilingual, so there's 2 cards per character. And you can pick whichever one you like. This is the English version right here. Got some nice little artwork here, and then regular bio that you're used to. I do like the fact that they are trading card sized. So, I didn't like having to cut them out of things. So here are the figures. We'll go ahead and remove them from the packaging here. We've got the traditional figure stands that come with everything. Got the nice painted gold logos on top of them and their regular file names. Code names, which are cool. We've got a cool Gator here in the red motif with a big chain around his neck. Big old bull whip for Croc Master. This really cool looking cobra snake. Some kind of net here. A little bitty coral snake in the nice red colors. And then Croc Master himself. And he does have a shotgun thing with him as well, so that's cool. And it looks like a pistol on his side. Moving on to Blowtorch here. He's got his big flamethrower rubber banded onto his hand here. Get rid of that rubber band. Then he's got his hose pipe. assault gun, his handy little fire axe, little fire extinguisher, the 2 landmines that we've seen previously, and his fire retardant backpack set. So yeah, here are the figures and accessories that come with this set. That snake likes to hold on to things. A lot of cool accessories in this kit. The blowtorch is pretty much the same blowtorch we've had in the other 50th anniversary and previous carded figures, with the nice kind of I don't know, it's a swamp theme, so the green and the brown kind of work pretty well, actually. I'm actually surprised at that. And we've got Croc Master in this weird red color, so we'll go ahead and zoom in on these things and take a closer look at each individual figure now. So up first we have Blowtorch. It's pretty much the same Blowtorch figure as we've seen everywhere else, so there's really nothing new here. The updated paint scheme is really nice. They also kind of made the fire extinguisher on his back a little bit darker red, it seems. What I'm curious about here, and we're going to find out, the previous ones I've had, the helmet has been extremely soft plastic, and it makes getting the helmet on and off very difficult sometimes. At least the first time. It has a tendency to want to stick, so we'll see how well this one pulls off. This one actually is coming off pretty easily, so well, mostly pretty easily. Usually at this point his head would have popped off on the other figures I've had, but the helmet removable, as you can see, and it's got these 2 little peg holes in the side, so you can attach the breather mask back onto it, and it has a tendency to sometimes push itself up the breather apparatus, so when you're looking at it, make sure you pull it down a little bit more so that it's even with the top of the helmet. Same face that we've seen in the past. Everything else on this figure is the same. It's just a new updated color scheme. It doesn't quite mix with the Night Force line, but in a pinch it would probably work pretty well. So if you're looking for a Night Force figure for Blowtorch here, this would be a good one to pick up. I didn't think I would like this one too much because that green color is just so far removed from what we're used to seeing with the bright yellow. But in all honesty, it actually works pretty well here for this character. Just put his face mask back on here. Then the breather hose hooks into his back right there. His backpack, it's the same as we've seen in the past, so nothing new here. Snaps onto his back easily enough. And he's got a place for the flamethrower to attach there. And then he's got the hose that attaches to the flamethrower. And then it attaches to the other end of the backpack. The little clip here that holds this in place has never been all that sturdy, so you kind of have to press in there pretty hard to get it to stay. And even then it likes to pop out like that right there, so no biggie. It's nice that it can attach though, so that's pretty cool. Then the fire extinguisher also will fit on his back. So if he needs some extra breathing help or something like that, you can always just kind of do something like that. Other than that, he's probably just going to carry that sometimes. Then he's got the traditional assault rifle that he comes with, the axe, and the 2 landmines that I still, to this day, have no idea why they include that with him. but they're included nonetheless. So overall, again, you should be used to this figure by now. It's been out a while. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great figure, and this color scheme is actually growing on me pretty good. So yeah, that's kind of weird that it does that, but I kind of like this new color scheme. So now we are looking at Croc Master. I almost missed this in the packaging, but it is a nice little accessory. It's a enclosure for the snake. I guess you can put other things in here too, but it's kind of like a live trap, and you just kind of throw the snake inside there and close it back up. And it's a cool little accessory. So but the snake does fall out, evidently. There's two openings on each side here. I guess it's just on the one side, so I guess that needs to be the top. Then the snake fits in there, and he can carry it around and do things with it. So it's kind of a cool little accessory though, so just be sure you don't miss it, because it's I almost did. Then we've got his pet Gator here, which is a cool Gator. This big long chain around his neck, his leash, and it's a really nice paint job on this thing. The red color scheme, I don't know about that. Doesn't make sense to me. I know it goes with the rest of the costume, but there aren't red Gators. Well, I shouldn't say much about that. This is a fantasy world anyhow, so sure, a red Gator, that's fine. Maybe he spray painted it too. That can work. So he's got this really cool net thing here for capturing, I guess, the Gator or for anything else. And it's got these little drawstrings on it, so you can draw it closed after he's thrown it around something, which is kind of cool, but it's kind of flimsy, so it'll probably get tore up pretty easily, but still, it's a nice little accessory. The big Cobra here is pretty awesome. It's molded standing up, so it's ready to strike. Got some little bit of paint app on the top of it there. Not bad. His traditional bull whip, which is very cool looking and very nice. Then he's got an assault shotgun, which is pretty cool. A lot of detail work on that thing. And then we have the figure itself. So I've not reviewed one of these for y'all yet, so this is our first time taking a look at Croc Master. Articulation is really good. The head moves all the way around. He does have this breather hose attached to his backpack, which is some kind of oxygen tank, I would assume. But strangely enough, the tube does not hinder movement pretty much at all, so that's cool. He's got the traditional articulation points that we're used to. Got some nice detail work in his arms here, so you can see, if we can get the light correct here, he's got like chew marks on his arm, where I guess a gator is bitten into his arm at one point. It's nice little details like that that kind of make the character stand out a little bit more, so that's cool. Regular articulation everywhere else. He's got a knife attached to his foot, but it's non-removable, just molded in place. But on his left leg, he has a pistol, which is removable. So that's pretty awesome that they include that. And it fits in there really nicely and really securely, so you don't have to worry about it falling out and you losing it anywhere. So it's a nice little touch. Overall, yeah, it's a cool looking figure here. Again, I'm assuming this is supposed to be like a Python Patrol Croc Master. The paint apps on the legs really harkens back to that. It's got the gray and so the dark gray and the light gray striping on it. so that's really cool looking. The red is a little bit weird. I guess they're trying to make him stand out from his counterpart in this set, Blowtorch. So I guess that's why they made him red, but I don't know. I think the darker green would have worked better. He's always been a swamp character anyways, and this is a swamp set. So I don't really know why they included it as a red. But stranger things have happened. Let's assume it's just a fall of the year or something like that. So it's the colors on the leaves have changed to a red color, and it works fine. But yeah, overall it's a nice figure. The figure itself is really nice. Paint job, and I don't really like the red. I would have preferred the green color, but it's pretty cool. I like the stripes on the bridges anyway, so. Here are the two figures side by side. As you can tell, the Croc Master figure is a little bit shorter than Blowtorch, which to me is not the best thing in the world, because in my world, Croc Master is a big guy, but he kind of looks a little dwarfish now compared to Blowtorch, which, to be fair, was always a little bit bigger than he probably should have been anyways. But for some size comparisons, we'll bring in Beachhead from the 25th anniversary, so you can kind of see they're not too much bigger than Beachhead, so it's still in scale with everything. Would have been nice if Croc Master was a little bit bigger, but overall it's nice. It works. So for the set itself, it's a pretty cool set. If you don't already have a Blowtorch figure, it's no-brainer, pick it up. The accessories that come with Croc Master are outstanding, very cool, and yeah, pretty nice. So that's our review for the G.I. Joe 50th Anniversary 2-pack featuring Blowtorch in this cool Swamp Gear color scheme and the Python Patrol version of Croc Master. Overall, this set's kind of still a little iffy with me. I'm actually really surprised at how much I ended up liking the Swamp scheme for Blowtorch. It ended up being really cool. The kind of muted greens and earth tones really work well for the figure. Kind of fits him into the whole Night Force world a little bit. So it's actually pretty cool. It's probably one of my favorite Blowtorch figures so far. The Croc Master figure, still a little odd with that choice of red. But the figure itself is pretty awesome. It comes with a cool Gator that also happens to be that weird red color. But yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I'm still on the fence about it, but Blowtorch, definitely thumbs up. Croc Master is about 50-50. I love the figure, I love the character. He's got tons of cool accessories, just not crazy about that color scheme. Other than that, it's worth picking up. That's pretty much all the time we've got today, so thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to our channel below. Leave us some comments in the comments section. Let us know what you'd like to see in the future, or if you agree or disagree with this crazy red color scheme, feel free to post that below as well. Till next time, happy hunting, and yo Joe.